Click the button. Hello, everyone. If you're on YouTube, hi. Hi, YouTube people. Hi, Twitch people. We're doing good today. I'm not awake. I do have coffee. I'm still on my pistachio and marzipan coffee, by the way. Tasty. But we'll get there. Astana, you're traveling home today. Nice. I hope you have a good trip. Nice, safe trip. Ewoki, hello. Kirsten, hello. How are you? Glad to see you as well. Ewoki, just a quick hello and goodbye. You have a class to edit and set up. Good luck with the class today, Ewoki. I hope it goes really well for you. Okay, it's been a weekend. It has been a weekend. It's been a busy weekend. We also... Sorry, I just glanced outside and there is a very, very dark cloud in the sky. I mean, look, there's lots of clouds, but this, I mean, like, literally right there is like this massive dark gray cloud. I think it might rain today. I haven't actually checked the weather report, but I think it might rain today. It'll be fine though. It'll be fine. Honest. Kirsten, what did I say? I said it looks like it's gonna rain. But how are you doing? Very, very glad to see you here. Uggy, you're sending the rain my way. You've had loads already. I think it rained, like, a lot overnight. Because the ground is just, like, drenched. So, yeah. I don't mind the rain, though. It means I don't have to water the garden. I do have to keep an eye out on the... God, that is loud. Hold on. I do have to keep an eye out on the... That's a little bit better. On the levels of my water fountains outside. But we'll see how it goes. So, real quick, let me explain to you all what is happening. So, we've got The Sims 4. This is our Sims 4 Work With Me or Work With Sims live stream every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. UK time. We have our Work With Me streams. And it is with The Sims 4 running in the background, and everyone in our in the household is a paid member or on YouTube, that is, or a subscriber over on Twitch. And we need to add another sim to our household. We need to add Astana's sim. Sorry, my brain just blanked then. We need to add Astana's sim. So let's go here. We'll hit the play button. I have the sims stored in my library, so hopefully... hopefully it'll work. I was gonna do this over the weekend, but I thought we'd do it on stream instead. Because, you know, it's fun. Augie, you're gonna ask if we managed to add the new sim. No, not yet. Not yet. I mean, I added her to my library, but I haven't added her to the game save. So, hopefully we can do that. By the way, over the weekend, the Paralives team released their full and complete soundtrack over on YouTube. So that is the music that we've got running in the background. The music of Paralives, the official soundtrack, is seriously, seriously awesome. I absolutely love it. Okay. So I am just going to go there. We're going to go MC Command Center, modify household and cast. And I'm hoping that we'll be able to add Astana's sim. Can I not add Cannot edit pre-existing. Why is it not letting me do this? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Cancel. Yes, I want to cancel. Supposedly, going through MCCC is supposed to let me edit pre-existing Sims. You know, like the household. But MCCC is being an absolute pain in the ass for me right now. It's fine. Yes, Kirsten. Did you have a good weekend, by the way? Everyone over on YouTube. What all did you get up to today? Today? Sorry, today's Monday. What all did you get up to over the weekend? Okay, let's try this again. It'll be fine. Okay, so let's do this again. Modify and cast. Are you going to let me do this time? Are you going to work, game? Or do I have to bring out the cheats? As in, like, the actual cheats and not... Yeah, no, you're going to make me bring out the actual cheats. Of course you are. Of course you are. Okay. See, this is what the mods are supposed to help me with. As in, like, the mods in the game. They're supposed to turn on these cheats for me. But for some reason, the game's like, yeah, no, Mia. We're not gonna we're gonna be really mean to you today, and we're not going to let you do what you want. It'll be fine. I'll get there. Hi, Jeebs. How are you? Kirsten, you didn't do anything over the weekend. Or you didn't have a good weekend. That's a shame. I'm really sorry to hear that. Okay. This is Monday Muir Brain. Not being able to remember commands. Sims 4 cheats. Cast dot full edit mode. Okay. So testing cheats on cast dot full edit mode. Okay. And now modify and cast. Please, game, please let me do the thing. Thank you. Now I can add a sim. All right, add sim from the gallery. My library. And I want households. We want one sim. And where is the sim? I know I added that sim to my library. Oh, come on, please. Why is the blues not in my library? It's fine. Hold on. Why is it that, these things never work when you want them to? Hi, Margot. How are you? Glad to see ya. Jeebs. Every time you say Jeebs, you want to channel early books, Carl. Why? Why? Out of curiosity. Huh? All right. Let me find the All right, let me go back into the gallery. Let me look up EA account ID. And Look up Astana's. There she is. All right, so place household. There we go. Okay, so we have Astana Blues, who wants to become a painter, is creative, cheerful, and clumsy. Let's take a look at everything else. Can I go into identity, please? Thank you. Bouncy walk. I love the bouncy walk. Okay. Clothing. Everyday. Nice. Formal. Ooh. Athletic. Love the purple top. Love the glasses and hair, by the way. It's so cute. And the freckles. Definitely cute sim. Then we got the sleep. Bunny slippers. You gotta have the bunny slippers.
Ooh.
The party, which is a nice formal long black dress. Swimwear. Very nice. Hot weather. Love the backwards baseball cap. And the Hawaiian shirt. Very good. And cold weather is jumper, star trousers, and very comfy core. You have to love the comfy core. Okay. Very good. Oh my gosh, let me fix things here. Nyeh. There we go. Jeebs, you're off work today because you have to collect father-in-law's new car from the dealership later. Ooh, nice. Is it a good car? What car did he get? It's the way Carl says fuck you, Zev. Something coolly casual about it. I like it. Jeebs, a Kia Niro hybrid. Okay. Kias are pretty good. They're pretty good cars. I don't think that I have actually heard of the Kia Niro hybrid though. All right. Let me I've got so many windows open up right now. It's unbelievable. Right. I've also completely forgotten that I need to let's see, we got the Pomo timer, we got that. Everything is good. Let's clear all the done tasks. Let's set our timer. There we go. And now we can get going. So for those of you who are brand new to this channel, or if you've never come to a Work With Me live stream before, this is a Work With Me live stream. We do, why is the game like that? Where is my game? I think my game crashed. Why game crash? Why game crash? Let's try this again. Jeeves is one of the most boring cars you've ever driven, but he's getting on with 2 parking bumps in as many years. You need something more supportive. That does make sense, yes. Jeeves, you forgot that you fixed the quota job. Good. I mean, well done for doing it. So we have 20 minutes of focus time during our Work With Me live streams, my friends, and then 15 minutes of break time where we usually, not always, but usually talk about live sim games, news that's happening in the life simulation game category, and basically whatever we want to talk about. Anything goes during the breaks. However, we do have a lot of news to get up to cover this week. There's been a few Sims 4 things of interest happening, as well as loads of Paralives stuff, which is awesome. Very, very awesome. That's the cat saying hi. Is the cat's name Johnny, Jeebs? Because if it isn't, it should be. The cat is trying to say that his name is Johnny. The cat's name is Pixel. Okay. You have to love it when pets get up on the keyboard and type for you. It's definitely cute. Meanwhile, you're like, no, get off the keyboard, get off the keyboard. But, you know, then they look at you with disdain, like they're judging you. That's how they are. Okay, so I think we might have to add the sim to the household again. We'll try again. Because it crashed. I don't know why it crashed, but it crashed. Silly thing. The game is like, no, we don't want Astana to be in the house. It's okay. If it crashes this time, Astana, then I will make a new household and we'll make you neighbors and we'll add your sim to the club. We'll see how it goes. Sometimes games are just like, no, Muir, we're not going to do this. But it's fine. There's always workarounds. There are always workarounds. Okay, let's try this again. Control-Shift-C. No, no, no. Muir. Not Control-Shift-C on there. We want Control-Shift-C in the game. Okay, testing. Cheats on. Then, cast.full edit mode. And modify in CAS. Please work. Please. I'm begging you, game. I'm begging you.
Falaru Wasusa.
Also, Opting. Poor Opting. Poor Opting. Astana, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. 100%. Opting looks fantastic. Opting definitely 100% looks fantastic. Okay, so is the Blues family in my library at the very least? No. No. Okay. Okay. What is it? Whoops. What is it about this game that hates me? I swear. All right. Here we go.
Oh, Glorid.
Place household. There we are. She is now in the household again. Let's hit the play button. Please do not crash on me. Please do not crash. This is our 8th sim in this household. So, you know, it should let us do it. Please don't crash, game. Come on. You can do it, game. We believe in you. You can do the thing. You can do it. Come on, Sims. Come on, you can do this thing. We believe in you. You can do it. Hey, Deadly, how are you? Glad to see you. What did your eye stumble on? We're just a bit of Sims chaos and fun, you know, as you do. Come on, please. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Full house. I'm saving the game. I am saving the game because, yeah. Okay. Everyone, welcome Astana to the to our Work With Me house. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I love it. Ah, no, no. Opting is freaking swole, man. I mean, he's nearly got 6-pack. He's definitely swole. Jeeves, you're loading into your game. Good luck. Hopefully The Sims lets you load into your game without crashes. I don't like crashes. My crashes are horrible. Deadly Borat Sims. I tried to find a mankini. I don't think there is a mankini in The Sims 4 yet. Yet. Notice I said yet. I do know that you can get custom content that has mankini, but I don't think there is one in the actual game, which is a shame. Jeebs, it does let you load in. It only takes 10 minutes. Only. Yes, only. All right, my friends. Let us start. We had a little bit of a late start for our first Work With Me timer this morning. Deadly. Oh no. I mean, some of the things that are that's in CAS, and that's nothing wrong with the mankini. It covers all the bits, right? All right. 20 minutes on the clock. Let's get some work done, my friends. I have no idea what my to-do list is today. I think, oh yes, I'm working on my online course. That's what I'm doing today. All right, let us start our first 20-minute timer. For those of you who are new, again, this is a Work With Me live stream. We have The Sims running in the background, autonomously, I should add. Mostly. I only intervene when Sims get stuck. So Sims 4 runs in the background. I mute my mic for 20 minutes, turn up the music a little bit, we get work done, and then we come back and we have a chat during our 15-minute break. Let's do this. We can do this. Deadly, well-made mods, yeah, can be really big and take a long time to load. Oh yeah, I completely agree with you. Augie, you're working on Resin Ghosts? Nice. Very, very nice. Okay, let's go. Let's get some work done. I'll catch up with you all in 20.
Shunig. Javoya. Whistle.
Nova.
Dag dag.
Sibuna torble farbe.
Lisserac.
Tashin.
Oh, Avine.
Ah.
Kurgatanya. Chapdu. Avenue Smishy. Brinoy Boyby.
Parazoi.
Yerbe.
Ilbuk.
Narba.
Jima.
Sure.
Baradawi.
Ah.
Tashibi. Sabu Korpi.
Oh.
Fuim Napatane. Rubin.
Veruda Kumpol. Lumik Jarl. Kenkuya Slackum. Shiva Lava.
Ufa Narbzers. Clemente Damascus. Simonis Arrow. Shipwreck. Porch for Ricky Wixon. Chip Quexi. Fazuni and
Watso, Itch, Ythruya, Rohare Azig, Thigweni Dasu, Whip, Chima Ripple, Gorg. Oh.
Speedo? Yeah, fruit.
That's odd. Sorry, I'm just trying to do this one thing in YouTube, and for some reason, it will not. YouTube is not letting me change the thumbnail of this one playlist, which is really weird because you would think that I'd be able to change it. But for some reason I can't change the thumbnail. That is just so weird. Okay, maybe it's just because it's a okay, whatever, it's fine. Anyway, my friends, we have finished our first focus session. Uh you know what? It's fine. I swear. I swear. Sometimes you just want to throttle YouTube. YouTube just does not make sense at the best of times. But it's fine. Oh, Astana, you like my Chester Zoo mug? I have had this mug for at least 10 years. We haven't gone to Chester Zoo for ages. I need to go back. I really do need to go back to Chester Zoo at some point. But there's so many places that I want to visit and so little time, you know? We only go on 1 to 2 holidays per year. And yeah, it's not, there's more places than there are opportunities to go on holidays. So it's fine. I might get to go back to Chester Zoo at some point. We'll have to wait and see. It is such a good zoo, though. If you're ever, if you're in the UK or you ever come to the UK, if you don't currently live in the UK, you gotta go to Chester Zoo. That is one of the places that I'm like, you gotta make time for. A lot of people, like their first time to the UK, they just hang around London, and I'm like, no, no. There are so many awesome places in the UK. You can't just hang around London. You got to go to better. There are better places in the UK. There's Chester Zoo. There's absolute loads of stuff up north. And they're really nice places to go to as well. You got the Space Center in Leicester. You've got Beamish, that Augie can tell you about. There's loads of really, really nice places. And ooh, Augie, editing QI clips. Good luck on that one. Good luck. Augie, Beamish, you never heard of the place. Of course not. No, you've never been. It is on my to-do list, by the way. It is on my to-do list to go there. I'll get there eventually. So, news. Shall we go into news? And I've got some. Speaking of news, I do have some good news. Astana has not died yet. I think that's good news. The fact that Astana has not died yet, and you have made Astana's made a green paper mache funky forg. Excellent quality, which is great. It's not epic quality though, but for your first paper mache, excellent quality is really good. So fitting in perfectly into this household already. So there you go. Jeeves, it's totally not just 10 minutes up the road from yours. I mean, I will get there. I will get there eventually one day. Even my housemate is like, yeah, we really should go there. You'll love it. And I'm like, yep, yep. Maybe next year. Next year's holiday we'll go there. They're just so, and this year Paul got to choose, or is getting to choose where to go for for our holiday. He wants to go to Butlins because Butlins has water slides. So that's that's a Paul thing. Next year I might make it, and might go to Beamish. We might do 2 holidays next year because I I'm not 100% certain if Paul would enjoy Beamish, to be honest. There aren't any water slides. And I know for a fact that if Paul went and if I took Paul to Beamish, that he would just try to run. He'd try to speed run it because that's what Paul does. He speed runs things. He's like he wants to go to the Space Museum in Leicester, but the last time I took him to a museum, he literally speed ran through the museum. And, museums are supposed to last, they're supposed to take you like 2 to 3 hours to get through. Paul can get through the Leeds City Museum in 30 minutes. Instead of, like the 2 to 3 hours that it's supposed to take to get, to walk all the way through the museum. Paul can speed run it in 30 minutes. So that's what I'm afraid. If I take him to Beamish, I'm afraid that that's what's going to happen. That he's going to try to speed run it. And I'm not going to actually get to a chance to look at anything, So I might go to Beamish by myself without Paul. And then let Paul choose the second, the holiday that we actually take him on. We'll see how it goes. Augie, Paul is wise. Jeeves, there is a Victorian Helter Skelter. Okay, so yeah, he probably would like that. Augie, you bet he can't speedrun it. Everything is spaced out, and you have to take trams around the place. Okay, so he does like a tram. Okay, you know what? I'll take him. I'll take him. And we'll see how he does. If nothing else, I can go a second time on my own, right? But yeah, we'll take him and we'll see how he does with it. Okay, so anyway, news. Shall we talk about news? Let me get rid of the list. How much time do we have? Okay, yeah, we're fine. We're fine on that. I'll give you a check out some vids on YouTube to get the feeling. Ooh, people have uploaded videos. Okay, I will definitely take a look at that then. Of course, people have uploaded videos. What am I talking about? If it can be videoed, people have uploaded videos of it to YouTube. Of course. Okay, so Paralives news. Let's start with the Paralives news. So the devs issued an update for Paralives, not a game update, but an update as far as, here are issues that we know about. So they're really pushing on transparency, by the way. They released a list of Paralives issues currently known and being investigated or worked upon, and they did this on the 3rd of June of last week. So here is all of an updated list of the known issues that they're working on, and this is a small, very small thing. So let me actually bring up the actual post. And nope, not that one. That one. Actually, we'll do that one. Okay. So here's all of the known issues that they've got. I need to go back up here and find them all. Like I said, so much. Of course, it's on Twitter. Never mind. Okay, so I'll just read through this because, yeah. Right, known issues that they're working on. Corrupted save files that can't be loaded. By the way, I released yesterday up on YouTube a video on how to back up your saves in Paralives. So, and why can you not see that? Really, game? Really? You're, Why is it not showing up the thing? Hold on. I have to argue with my monitor again. Give me a second. Give me just a second. The game hasn't... I swear, today is a Monday. Why is today a Monday? There we go. My goodness. Jeeves and historical buses. You bet Paul can't ride all of them. Ooh, challenge. Challenge. Augie posted the official link to Beamish YouTube channel and tagged me. Aw, thank you very much, Augie. I appreciate that. Okay, so, anyway, Paralives issues. Yes, I have released a YouTube video just yesterday. It went public last night on how to back up and restore your Paralives saves. Very, very important. So yeah, if you haven't checked that video, if you play Paralives, please go check that video out. Learn how to back up your saves and restore them, so that if you do get a corrupted save, you'll be able to continue playing the game. So it says, we're sorry about these issues. We're investigating to prevent this from happening in the future. You can back up your saves from time to time by duplicating them in the load game menu. You can save your household and your lots to the library to keep a backup of your parafolks. They're investigating and optimizing the game to reduce crashes and freezes. And they say, please make sure your computer meets the minimum system requirement, as crashes can often happen otherwise. For people who can't start a new game or load any game, they suggest that you delete the users app data local low Paralives folder and try starting a new game again. They said that this will delete all of your save files, so make a backup of your save files before you delete that folder. And there is a issue where you cannot play with more than 50 mods installed, and they said that a fix is coming in the next patch. That next patch has happened. We'll talk about that during our next break. So in live mode, they have some issues where a naked Charlie parafolk appears in your Para's household. So this happens in some instances. So if your para gives birth to a baby, Charlie, and you exit without saving, Charlie can show up in the game. And if this happens, you can enter the Paramaker with the edit character cheat and then delete Charlie from your household. If you're wondering who Charlie is their testing para. He is completely naked. And he's like the default non-binary para that they use in testing. So yeah, it's a bit weird that this testing para is showing up in people's households, but he's become a meme. He has very, very quickly become a meme in the Paralives community, and it's absolutely hilarious. The eat interaction doesn't work as a group, and that's going to be fixed very soon if it hasn't already. Babies have been teleporting to the ocean, and they say use the unstuck button in the pause menu to teleport them back to your lot. Paras get stuck in stairs. It says this happens when you interact with a para while they're using the stairs. A fix is coming soon. And there's been instances of disappearing food, which they are investigating. In build mode, they have some known issues in build mode. Moving walls can break buildings. They are investigating this. And floors are not visible when reloading a save, and this is being investigated as well. They do know about a lot more issues that are being looked into, but these are the ones that they are currently looking into. Obviously, they've had over, in the first week of the game being in early access, they have received over 100,000 bug reports. So it does take time for the developers to get, there's only 15 developers. It does take time for them to get through all of the bug reports, so they can only do a handful at a time. So yeah. Lots of issues. I love the transparency. I absolutely love the transparency of the devs. And I'm really, really glad that, one, they're being so transparent, and two, they're fixing them, because just the day after they issued this transparent, known issues update, they actually updated the game and they fixed several bugs. We will get into that during the next break. So, speaking of the next break, shall we get back into it? For those of you who are just dropped in, this is a Sims 4 Work With Me live stream. We've got the Sims 4 running in the background with our Twitch subscribers and YouTube paid members at tier 2 or above. And yeah, we have 20 minutes of focus session followed by 15 minutes of live sim news or just chatting or a mixture. So let's start our next timer, shall we? 20 minutes on the clock. I will mute my microphone and I will turn up the music so y'all can hear it again. Music in the background, by the way, is the official Paralives soundtrack today. They uploaded it on Spotify as well as YouTube. It is little over an hour long, and it's just, I love this music. It is so, so nice. So I thought, it'd be really cool to listen to it today during our morning live stream. Anyway, let's get that timer going, and I will catch up with you all in 20 minutes.
Ubado. Brigyaba. Sawada Beamy. Franj Bishoshi.
Carzini Saquinario.
Ah, Wiffaloy Yerbik. Tenquil. Emka Harp Dalvis. Sabomanukum. Bibwa. Flupasiba. Arpanaya Umfra.
Imka Floof? Rena.
Jensiba. Lanza. Maru. Ma.
Frucho. Snurpsy.
Zumpitar. No Yopik. Moochie Peachy. Go on.
Haha, crazy. Looks like Bama. Payun. Moochie Peachy. Moscalba. Misser.
Philibok. Ah, Conqueroo. Canad. Oh.
Hippie Chib.
Kane Panayo. Sikaluna Matibs. Ah! And Serpa. Huh? Huh. Hibby Chib. Yoyam Bobbin. Uh-huh.
Belarus, Yabakoi, Agriplanabe, Pelavoy, Mishka Froms, Tuuni Kana.
Minze Lepeta. Kongalaya. Rangoya Umbix.
Aha!
Sebrim. Jarjuk Okara. Bema. Skibero Deshibi. Quinay. Aramboya. Chibs. Fredishay. Fredishay. Newlitz Bagorbine. Watanini. Jove Bikapa. Quohaben. Grenef. Quexenas.
Abasan, Bantra Marugaba, Tabi Funo,
Dodavepi. Omiva Dodavepi. Pomere Quas.
Bansi Bo, Snibara, Zapu Fubane, Lamina, Rabani.
Hippie Chib.
Ah. Merkid Quinofa. Yips.
Oh, Prita,
Scumage.
Boston X, Velma.
Quinoof.
Chimray, Orange Marie Arizona, Dalma Fatem, Pinopa Cap, Wash,
Genja. Phanopsa. Barba. Delee. Yerba. Tofu. Astana. Hishino.
Minkoba Sheshina, Zaguna
Huh?
Tweebs, Simona Sarah,
Sawada Baby. Obero. He had a Velk. Kisnoy. Super Yix. Abanev.
Sistu Oba, Ancho, Sistu, Shilo Armin, Stussy, Largo, Venosa, Wixona, Zarsa, Usinet Zisparu, Ya, Batanabe. Umfra?
Ooh. Growis. Fredishay, huh?
Warble Tarbahe Farbina.
Simbab Kriko.
Orbitak.
Shamavu.
Etsna.
Ubado. Brigyaba. Neppy Yeket Shivs, huh? Cricky.
Nahara da Boing Yabya. Clevite Demiscos. Squaz.
Fobizi. Braship Sawars Kaloof. Koibayabs? Famib. Fazunia. Sebrim. Jarjuk. Okra.
Smavadish.
Aramboya. Chibs.
Here, Koi Refsi.
Oh.
Yam full step.
Obero.
Pinaruja Sapa. Vaccine. Klabun. Birus Kansas. Stumsy Turip. Grenea Hislop.
Dobe. Dobe Leroy. Wiffaloy Yerbik. Tenquil. Jensiba. Lanza. Maru.
Strum. Garsha. Flaga. Anjim.
Chow. Ubado. Brigyaba.
Sturm Garsha Thark. Itak. Thark. Eh?
Aspa. Floof Wasu. Minze. Lapata. Gurgadon. Wifabancha.
Ulain Nagelna. Shmoon. Beam Shorg. Gurna Faru. Ramgoya. Nabe.
Carbonate.
Abo, Simona Zaro. Lofa, Balafoy, Aragaba, Yemful. Poshma Jensel? Reshna. Karuna. Donovan. Exonoisan. Vadish. Valashoka Horib. Abimo. Quips. Boise. Vimba. Way Shiba Shinosa.
Aramboya. Chips. Neppy Yeket Chibs, huh? Cricky. Arpanaya. Ubado Brig, huh?
Umfra. Hampe Tibanu. Square Mequaz. Wafatub. Uchibishi. Musty Scorpina. Unix now. Your Blake. Ooh. Oh. Oh, Demise. The Serac.
Neppy Yeket Chibs.
Argla. Narglay.
Ooh. Growes Fetishay, huh?
Oh.
Ubado.
Venosa Labratus.
Brigyaba.
Orange Botany. Venosa Botany. Yafloa Tree. Hampe Tibanu. Square Mequaz.
Dobe. Dobe Leroy.
Gibbs. Ha. Yo-yo. Whistle.
Venib Nitva.
Oh, Quapo.
Oh, Shippy Bitowix. Walks Ventrip. Yourself. So.
Sunopinosa. With Embal.
Yabia Vera,
Oh, Dolphus Revuda. Paranoid. Misakoi. Elfin.
Rashu! Tinovad.
Timbar, Farbatu, Quake.
Wadida?
Dipwak.
Arupra. Wadisa.
Zipwa. Oh.
Quexanolis.
Sabat name. Big Yafloa tree. Meshka Craney. Possum. Rubin. Parsive Froben. Skumaplandi. Yanoborg. Freenim. Gungaday. Yamada. Seraphi. Bayapardu. Skizna Plushi. Abo. Zamona Saro. Whew. Usma, Vadish. Ah.
Tumoy. Oh.
Ah. Blash Begoya. Yapis Mardibo. Yavoya Wasabis Kinak. Alcha. Oh, Bashar. Bark. Floof Gaffa. Eat shooter, young. With soup. Zapping for Bane, Lamina, Rabani, Kasana Oglay, Sushi,
The Boma.
Almost.
Wanafaj.
Trips Kuparo, Chibatu, Nappy Yakamu, Hokanoi Pompira, Quaxi Fozunia, Unix now, Yerblick.
Rabaza. Lamina Galba. Dubitem. Skizna. Wesabu Ukinig. Kapow! Grenoi Foibi. Basu. Karenza. Wabarani Zimze.
Gee.
Chrono. Udis Baru. Dugma. Fina Bili. Shabdu. Kwe Bavora.
Super for bow.
Renea.
You're no. Genzel Delish Breshna. Quema Barumas. Nepi Yakaboo. Kazi Panork. Chip Quexi. Fazuni Ichudia.
All right, my friends, welcome back. Hello, Crispy. How are you? And Carla, good morning to you as well. How are you both? Crispy, you're not doing bad. The weather is a bit miserable, though. It's very overcast today, isn't it? At least where I am in the UK, we've got extremely gray clouds. I'm hoping that it doesn't start downpouring until after my afternoon walk. We'll see how it goes. And Carla, did you have a good weekend? Glad to see you here as well. So we finished our second focus session of the day, and during our first break, we talked about the bug fixes that the Paralives team are working on. So let's go ahead, let me pause the Sims real quick, and let's talk about, if I can, there we go. Let's talk about the actual bug fix patch that the Paralives team released on the, that's not the window, there we go, that they released on just a few days after their official bug patch, the ones that they were working on. So they did release an actual patch, and it was a pretty hefty patch. So patch notes 0.1.3. There's a Paralives and Unpacking collab, which is super cute. There's lots of really awesome little decorative things in Paralives that are related to the Unpacking game. And your para folks can also play Unpacking on the computer. If we have time, we'll take a look at the official collaboration video before we start our next focus session. It is super cute, though. I think y'all all will love it. So there's also eating as a group. Each para will now grab and eat a portion when doing it as a group. Teenagers can now flirt and be in romantic relationships with other teenagers in Paralives, which is awesome. Lots of people asked for that. I'm really glad that they unlocked it. And they have added an option to change the speed at which items like trees and buildings fade out when blocking the view to help players with photosensitivity. Again, awesome. Absolutely love that they're adding accessibility, try that again. Really love that the Paralives team are adding extra accessibility options when players ask for them, because it's seriously awesome. I love it. They have fixed a lot of bugs. I mean, look at this list. So many bugs. They've made improvements to the save system to reduce the chances of save files getting corrupted. Again, I released a video not that long ago on how to back up your save files in Paralives and how to restore them. So if you haven't watched that, check out my YouTube profile and latest videos so that you'll see that. They fixed an issue where you couldn't hear the voices of children and preteens. They fixed a bug that made bills very expensive because of water consumption. Using the telescope now increases the astronomy skill. Townie requests will automatically fail if the townie passes away. Which is really good because a lot of people were saying that, the quest is stuck. If you finish a quest, but the townie dies before you can finish that quest, the quest is just stuck in your quest list. So I'm really glad that they've got an automatically fails thing now. So I kind of wish that instead of it automatically failing, I do wish that they would like pass it on to someone. To another townie that you could hand it into, because some of those requests are not easy. They take ages to get through. And it kind of sucks that, you spent like 3 in-game days working on a request, and that if that townie passes away, you're just out of luck. But yeah, I can, for story purposes, I can kind of understand. Parafolks will no longer teleport when canceling their go-to-work interaction. The in-game font is now able to display more characters, allowing modders to create mods that translate the game in more languages, which is seriously awesome. I love that. They fixed an issue that prevented playing with more than 50 mods from the Steam Workshop. Great. Since patch 0.1.2, the train doors were always opened, and it was hiding the height slider ruler in the Paramaker. That's been fixed. They fixed an issue with the need-ignored interface flickering on and off when there's a fire. Some ovens were not accessible for cooking if they were in a tight space. That has been fixed. They fixed a pathfinding issue in Anissa's apartment that prevented parafolks from walking down the stairs from the top floor. They also fixed pathfinding problems with the hairdresser, which prevented parafolks from using one of the entrances. Floor graffiti seen across town no longer blocks players from opening the interaction menu when clicking on the floor. They fixed an issue where moving a painting from an easel in build mode gets the mouse cursor stuck. Buildings will now fade out instead of disappearing when they're blocking the view. Fixed glitches and flickering issues when cooking frozen pizza with an NPC. Small flag items will no longer appear when using vending machines. The empty bar shelves at the story nook will no longer have the read book interaction. Parafolk could not sit on the lip-shaped bench, and that's been fixed. More interactions now increase fun needs. So play Nelly Mello, hopscotch, build sandcastle, play with plushies, draw on floor, dance, slow dance, get intimate, check social media, read book, read newspaper, play video games on phone or computer, watch TV, and vandalize. All increases the fun need now. Wow. They fixed an issue where the camera would jump around when using the height slider. Parafolks will now correctly sit on nearby couches when doing the watch TV interaction. They fixed a bug that happened when duplicating the same save file too many times. In Imperial units, decimals are now displayed properly as inches. Yes, thank you. Oh my goodness, I was complaining about that last week. So 5'11" now displays as 5'11" inches instead of 5.98 feet. Thank you so much, devs. I just love it. They fixed an error with the lot service calculation when playing with Imperial units. They updated and added the names of patron supporters in the credits. Fire will no longer spread to areas of a house that are not accessible to parafolks, ensuring fire can always be extinguished. The smoke detector will now correctly make firefighters come to your house when there's a fire. They fixed an issue where many firefighters would come to your house at the same time. They fixed a bug where firefighters didn't always have their firefighter outfit on. Firefighters now execute their autonomy right away instead of waiting 10 in-game minutes between each interaction. The Town Hall building Hall of Fame wall now correctly shows townies with high skills that your paras can beat in order to get their photo there as the master in a given skill. The Clean the Beach townie request trash bags immediately spawn on the beach after accepting the request instead of having to wait until the next day, and the request can now be completed. Trash bags are now always visible even when zoomed out with the low object rendering distance video option. And the Modino wall sync is now functional. Crispy Sims, unfortunately, they haven't fixed the mod issues. Seems that so many players are experiencing issues with their games opening when having certain mods or a certain amount of mods. The Steam forums are full of reports of it. Wow. Some players can't even open their games. They just keep getting re-importing assets and the game just won't launch. Interesting. I'm wondering how many mods those players have that's causing such a huge issue. Hopefully they can get it fixed, though. I mean, fingers crossed. I always try to keep my mods down to a very low amount with any early access game or just in general. Right now, the only mods that I've got are ones that... I've got one mod that basically makes... all of the lots purchasable, including like the town hall, which is helping me greatly with my rags to mega riches challenge that I'm doing. And I also have a few quality of life, changes that make like the coffee machine working and stuff like that. But yeah, that is not good that people are getting re-importing assets loops and they can't launch the game. Fingers crossed that they fix that sooner rather than later, right? I'm sure they're working on it. It is, I'm guessing, stuff like that, game-breaking bugs are 100%, they are automatically high up in the priority list. So it would not, I would be very surprised. I would be very, very surprised if they weren't treating this as a, we need to fix this now issue, Some of them are reporting the issue is happening even after they remove or disable mods. Wow. Yeah, that is a major problem. I'm wondering if having like a lot of mods is causing major save corruption. And part of me is wondering, if they disable the mods and then like delete their entire user local low Paralives folder, if that would solve the problem. It would mean that they would probably lose their save. But I would rather lose a save and be able to get into the game than not be able to get into the game at all. Crispy, you would say that they are working on it, but they released the patch on Saturday and the Paralives didn't work over the weekend. Yeah. So today's Monday though, so hopefully they are they are starting to work on it today. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Carla, thank you so much for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the coffee crew. Appreciate the follow. So known issues. Corrupted save files. In rare cases, save files can become corrupted and players will get stuck on the loading screen when trying to load them. We are sorry about these issues and we are investigating them to prevent this from happening in the future. You can back up your saves from time to time by duplicating them in the load game menu. You can save your households and your lots to the library to keep a backup and be able to use them in future save files. We have created this page paralives.com/news/fix save files, which can help you fix your save file yourself in some cases. Okay. And oh yeah, we will, we'll look at that in just a bit. I'll probably end up looking at that tomorrow, to be honest with you, because we just have so much to go through. This is a article that I 100% want to go over, but it will be a tomorrow thing. Just because it's an important thing to read through slowly. So yeah, we'll take a look at that article tomorrow. Crashes and freezes, they're investigating and optimizing the game to reduce issues of crashes. Make sure your computer meets the minimum system requirements because crashes can happen if your computer doesn't meet the minimum system requirements. And of course, they've said, please read our previous known issues post and our previous patch notes for more known issues. We are aware of various other issues on which we will be working in the coming weeks and months. A huge thank you for your feedback reports as they are very helpful. Fantastic. And they also say keep sending your feedback through the game or at paralives.com/game feedback. which I have to admit, they're probably sick and tired of me because every time I play the game, I'm sending them at least, anytime I come across a bug, I send them a bug report. Anytime I think, ooh, this would be I would really like to see this being added, or this doesn't, work the way I think it should, I send them a feed, something on their feedback form. They're probably really sick of seeing my name by now. But hey, if you don't report these bugs as you find them, then, how are they going to know that there's a problem if you don't tell them that there's a problem, right? Crispy, fingers crossed, you don't use mods, so you've not experienced the issue, but yeah, the Steam forums are flooded with reports of it. A lot of players are requesting refunds because of it. Oh no. That is not good. I can kind of understand that people are wanting to play the game, and that, if they can't play the game, they're saying, well, give us a refund. But Steam, the way Steam works is you cannot request a refund after you've played the game for 2 hours, real life hours. Steam will not issue a refund. Plus, people need to realize, hey, this is early access, and a lot of people are like, yeah, it's early access, but it's no excuse. It's an excuse. It being an early access is 100% an excuse. The devs, they weren't able to test how many mods you can put in the game because there was no way of testing that, And to be honest, I honestly do not think that the devs realized or thought that so many people would create so many mods and custom content for this game so quickly. The game has been out for, 2 weeks now? And the fact that there's so many mods that have been uploaded to the Steam Workshop, it's ridiculous in a good way. And yeah, I honestly, I don't think that they realized how many mods and how many mods people would download. How many mods would be created and how many people would download. So yeah, the only thing I can say is if your game has mod issues, is to, take a deep breath. Keep in mind that the devs are trying to fix it, and just see if you can send your save file to them, or your save files to them to help them with finding a fix for it. Because if they can't replicate the issue, they can't fix it. So a very good way is to offer to send them your corrupted save files. So that they can use your save files to replicate the problem and find a fix for it. It makes sense to me anyway. Okay, so in any event, Crispy, you think the moral of the story is don't cram your game full of mods if you want the game to function properly, especially in early access. Yeah, especially in early access. Because early access is buggy enough. Adding other people's creations into the mix just adds, more problems. But yeah, it's just one of those things. Augie, is that a warning to Jeeves? Lol. Possibly. By the way, Jeeves will be interested in this. The person who created the violence mod for The Sims 4 has created one for Paralives. Just thought you might want to know that. Jeeves, oi! Alright, my friends, let's get back to our next focus session, shall we? 20 minutes on the clock. For those of you who aren't new, this is what we do. This is a work with me live stream. We always have 20 minutes of focus where we try to get our work done, and then 15 minutes of chat time. This is going to be our final focus session. So let's get this started. I will mute myself, turn up the music, unpause the Sims, and yeah, let's get some work done, my friends. Jeeves, ooh, murder paras. The video, by the way, that the mod maker showcased was a bunch of paras in Among Us costumes doing what the Among Us characters do best, you know? And it was absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. I love seeing it. Okay, let's go, my friends. Timer on, mouse, microphone muted. Let's get some work done.
Bayakaboo, Schnoonik.
You don't want to him defended
Oh! Noby!
Chippy Yickin Chips.
Yeah.
Nuloy. Stan Range. The Varut. Midna.
Tulane
Chutna.
Nagelna. Schmoon.
Jank.
Beam Schmoon. Pinnaruj is
Chippy
out.
Yakaboo. Salawate. Chowis. Renachet. Cherubin. Domi. Chips. Soup. Kelmifwa. Beckenwashing.
Jima.
Uh-huh.
Bob and their follower. Tranquilo.
Shibasug.
Now. Rabla. Payfin Quofi. I will Vines Affis. You not be Stulain? Lockswin. Missakoy. Ah. Fribs Kubaro. Chibadu. Nepiyakaboo. Kazi Panork. Hukanoi Pompira. Quexi Fazunia. Oh, Singula Fanoi. Unix now. Your blink. Chips. Noba Azbuk. Donne. Arbamul. Oh. Finfa. Urabao. Fluff Gaffa. Cricky. Jiffa Kalul Yalmazura. Ubudubrig. Yalma Umpatash Vazunia. Yabya. Azbuk. Hilpin Lanzaya. Yipsy. Fadish. Aha! Paramboy. Bash Magaru. Onoi. Ogalam. Quexi Fazunia. Nepi Yakichip. Ibby Chip Quexi. Fazunia Chuda. Ensanoi Mipim Quexi Chuda. Fribs Kubaro. Chibadu. Nepi Yakabo. Browers Fetiche Quasi. Nepi Yakabo. Gazi Panork. Udabrig. Yalma Umpatash Bazuni. Fetiche. Flas Quexel Ridge. Muska Plabo and Treeb. Sawada. Quexi Fazunia. Durfna Kimalu. Reshiwang. Farbik Anuna. Shinek Buna. Huh? Usmavadish.
Uh-huh. Abgor, Yafla, Quar, Vopasa, Payenfa. Grenin Padounce, PR Control.
Oh, Bambufa, Narb Zersa. Pursue Bazunia. Zuya, your blick. Finfa, Urabao. Lexi Bazunia.
Arpanaya, Ufra. Siba. Manza.
Good boy. Lexi Bazunia.
Yapik. Yapik Hiboim, Palachaba. Kisnoi Waxwin, Stavo, Zamonasera. Yags. Sigluna Biro, Binakapa. Laskanaya, Tenebib. Nasine Pafarbal. Plenis Yisim. Full Fleep. Laskanaya, Tenebib. Huh? Bine. Gibbs. Yafruz. Sharon. Flohane Kabul S. Spaskoon.
Bin back. Yep. Enzanu, Creamy, Maya Floof. Wixana Zarspa. Usinet Pandole. Grisham. Wafata. Frita. Kana Shuna. Tharb Fenib. Pashushi Wesabi. Sambisi. Oh, Rimplethama, Roshi. Bamkaro Sambisi. Glimph. Huh. Shamagra. Sublurf Baroda. Bruhana. Washa Zabris. Baribi Downse. Nurchel Quosinex. Malabar. Chimo go larga slonkin. Vima kapoy. Lago Fruge. Morba Quest. Apollo Java Crezo. Saka Yalin Nim. Nixaloo. Swota.
Alright, my friends, that is our third focus session done. And Augie, thank you so much for the hydrate. I appreciate that. Cioro, welcome in. You just kind of wanted to drop kind of an ad. You published something in the workshop, a house technically, and you were hoping to get me to have a look. Ooh, in the Paralives workshop? Very interesting. Okay, so Cioro, are you over in my Discord? Or are you on Discord at all? Because if you're in my Discord, hold on a second. Let me pause the game here. Thanks there, Augie. Yeah, the Discord, it should be in the description of the YouTube live stream, but let me copy the link there. So if you're not in my Discord, and you do have a Discord account, please do join. And in my Discord, if you don't mind putting in the link to your workshop item, then what we'll do is when we come back from our lunch break, I will very happily love to check it out. You are on Discord, but not on the server yet. Okay, fantastic. But yeah, if you want to join the Discord and give me the link to your house that you've built, I would absolutely love to check it out. We can definitely do that when I have Paralives fired up after our lunch break. Which, by the way, our lunch break ends at 2 p.m. UK time, so just under 2 hours from now. So I love looking at other people's builds. I am in the process of building. Hold on, let me show you, because I actually have the tab open. So hold on. I'm having problems with my browser. Give me a second. Stupid browsers. There we go. Okay, so I'm actually working on this. Building this house in Paralives, or something similar to. So yeah, I'm thinking that it's gonna be pretty fun to try to build. I don't think we have triangular windows in Paralives yet, but I haven't really looked to see if we do have them. But yeah, I love the looks of this house, and this is what I'm building in offline. But yeah, I love looking at other people's houses. So Yoro, no Paralives channel yet? Oh, no, just Life Sims. Just my Life Sims channel. Let's see. I hate that wave, but it's fine. So yeah, if you want to put it just under Life Sims for now, then I will make a proper Paralives. A proper Paralives channel, because I think Paralives is going to be my new favorite life sim. Especially once they, once they do more work on it, as they add more stuff to it. But yeah, I will definitely make a channel in there. Not right now, because I'm absolutely starving and I need lunch. But yes, put the link in here, and I will definitely check it out when we get back from lunch. So anyway, my friends, let me go into this big window here. Happy Pride, by the way. Do y'all like my Pride fox? I love decorating my overlays according to different things. So this it's summer, which means it's Pride, which means we get to decorate for that. And this year is foxes. This is the year of the fox in my brain. So that's why all of my overlays, when I change them, they're gonna have foxes for this year. Next year might be dragons or another animal. I am not doing Furbies. Before anyone even says, "Hey Muir, how about Furbies for next year?" No, not doing it. Not gonna do it. But anyway, I do need to head off. I need to grab something to eat for lunch. I need to go on my afternoon walk before it starts raining. So, my friends, thank you all so much for being here. Carla, James, thank you so much for following over on YouTube. I really appreciate that. Of course, if you haven't already subscribed to me on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. Also, please remember to like the live stream. so that more people are made aware that this live stream even exists. I will come back at 2 p.m. UK time, which is 1 hour and 50 minutes from now. We are going to be playing Paralives, working on my Rags to Mega Riches challenge. We've got a long way to go. We have to save up 4.2 million paradigms so that our para can buy the town hall. It's going to be a long playthrough, but we can do it. We can 100% do it. So your build is really simple. You actually just modify the default lot, and on first gaze, one might not even notice that it's changed. You replace the container with a house of the same size. Ooh. Okay. I am 100% looking forward to seeing that. That's what we'll do at the very beginning of our stream, at 2 p.m., is we'll take a look at Cioro's build in Paralives, and then we'll jump into the Rags to Mega Riches playthrough. Crispy, what about Gremlins? No. Gremlins are too close to Furbies. Way too close to Furbies. Anyway, my friends, thank you so much for being here. I need to head off. Can you all hear my stomach? It is growled 3 times since I went into big cam mode. I mean, ugh. Anyway, let's go get something to eat. I'll see you all here at 2 p.m. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you later. Bye! Goodbye. For now. Crispy, you love the dramatic pause. I am the king of dramatic pauses. All right? Comes from being a parent, you know? Hey, Set! Oh my gosh, hi! You came in just as I was ending the stream. But how are you? I'm so glad to see you. I haven't seen you in so long. I am so sorry that I have to say hi and leave you. But I need food. I need sustenance before I pass out and just go bleh, dead. We don't want that to happen, trust me. But happy Pride to you as well, Set. By the way, Set, we are coming back at 2 p.m. UK time. So 1 hour and 45 minutes from now, we will be back. So hopefully I'll get to see you then. Bye, everyone.